When Godzilla first revealed himself to the world in 1954, it was an iconic moment in the creature's history, as the film builds Godzilla up right in the opening scene to his reveal around the 22-minute mark, roaring and looming over the small, frightening villagers as if they were scattering ants annoying him. However, as some may not know, the scene was originally going to be a little more on the shocking side than as we know it today. So, as we know in the movie, the hilltop scene on Odo Island is where Godzilla would make his on-screen entrance. It's even one of the very few daytime shots of the original Goji. Now, what the filmmakers first had in mind was roughly about the same as what we got. Our main characters with the villagers heading toward the hilltops bracing for danger. Then Godzilla emerges. However, instead of Godzilla just lifting his head over and roaring at the people, they were going to reveal him feeding on a helpless cow. Similar to the final product, only more horrific. Now, of course, this scene was rejected by the effects director of the movie, A.G. Tsuburaya, whom thought the whole thing looked unconvincing. Now, as much as the surviving image of that scene paints a horrific picture in our heads, it was probably for the best that it didn't make it in. Because after all, the effect would have just been a Godzilla hand puppet with a motionless toy-like cow in its mouth. Also, given Godzilla's size in the movie as 50 meters, which comes out to 164 feet, the cow would have had to have been pretty big for us to even view it in his mouth, which would have created all sorts of scaling problems. However, this scene does explain why Godzilla's even on the island. He's there to find food rather than just being there. In fact, earlier scenes with Godzilla attacking ships might also allude to this scene. After all, we really don't see many survivors of these ship attacks. Yes, you could say they were burnt alive, but you're telling me no one at all thought to jump overboard? That is a pretty scary thought to think of. Just seeing this creature at the bottom of the dark ocean approaching you for its next meal, it would paint quite a different beast than as we know him today. Now, of course, nothing in the movie ever shows or states Godzilla eats people, but it's only thought that comes back to this scene, showing that Godzilla does want to eat. So now the question is, what do you people think? Do you believe it was for the best this scene was reworked to what it is now? Or do you feel that they should have just stuck with it? With that, I thank you for watching to the end here, and bye.